first time mama delivery. So this is a video we did. It was supposed to be just a routine delivery of a first freshener, but as you will see, there was a little bit of a mispresentation in the kid, so it turns out to be a good learning video on what to do and how to stay calm if you don't see the two hooves and nose coming like it's supposed to. But this is a first freshener, so I always try and be there for every kidding, but especially first fresheners, because they tend to, you never know what you're going to get. They tend to be a little more dramatic as well, which is understandable. But we'll go over the signs too to look for when kidding is starting. In this little doe, you can see the mucus here. That's a good indication that things are starting or about to start. This doe has been pushing a little bit and shifting back and forth, changing positions. Now we jump right in because she was pushing for a little while here. So I did glove up, and I'm kind of just reaching a couple fingers in to see if you have hooves and a nose. If you do, great, that's what you want. This little doeling has, as you can see, I'm feeling around to try and figure out what we have here, but it was actually two hocks. The more deliveries you do, the more you get familiar with the baby goat anatomy, and I pretty quickly figured out there's a tail, which I think I show here in a second, little white tail, and we got a couple hocks coming. So yeah, there's the little white tail. Now I do stay calm, and you watch to see if it's moving out. If the doe is pushing the baby out okay, then you kind of just stand by and you'll let her do the work. Now this little one isn't moving out too fast, so I do help her a little bit. There's the white tail and the two hocks, so the hooves are folded up underneath, which you see me reaching at the bottom, trying to pull just a little bit. Now it is moving out when I am pulling, so even though this kid is malpresentation, it is moving. So there you go. We unfold the back legs there, and I can help pull out a little bit easier. Now when they come breech like that, you do want to move quickly, because as they're getting squeezed in there, the umbilical cord is getting squeezed, and that's blocking off their oxygen supply. So as soon as you can get a hold of those back legs, you obviously don't pull if the doe is not contracting. You want to be firm but gentle. And I'm holding the baby upside down just to help that fluid with gravity, help any fluid come out of the lungs if it did try to take a breath while it was in there. But this one's wiggling and acting how we want them to act, nice and lively. So mommy's a little bit shell-shocked as to what just happened there. It's the first time just checking baby out here. So that is an example of not an ideal presentation, but we don't freak out, we stay calm. You don't push baby back in if it is moving out when you give a little bit of traction and pulling. And this happens to be a doeling, pretty good size. If it would have been a single extremely large buckling, we might have had a little bit more of an issue of it getting stuck with having those legs tucked up underneath, but this way we got her unfolded and out okay. So we let mommy lick off the fluid to bond with baby. Now this is another example of don't freak out if your doe does not act interested at all at first, because she is a little shell-shocked, new mommy, trying to figure out what the heck just happened. She's like, I know I should lick this baby off, but he's kind of gross and wet. And she's like, you want me to do what? So we just give her some time to bond with baby, and I like to leave kids with moms That's how we do it here at the farm. Some people pull babies right away and get them on a bottle. That's another option. I feel like the first 24 hours, they really need that colostrum. It's very important for them, and you either have to feed every 2 hours on a bottle, or we just leave them with mom and let mom do all the work through the night. That's my preference anyway. And so she isn't acting too interested right now. We don't assume that she's rejecting baby. She's thinking about it, so we just give her a little time. And new little baby's doing good. So this mom did start licking her little doeling off and is now very bonded to this little doeling and taking great care of her. So overall, this is not a normal presentation kidding, but we did have a healthy baby doeling. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.